I'm Andrew Toulette. I live in Belleville, Ontario, and I'm in the Loyalist College TV New Media program, and I work on cars and race cars in my free time. Started working on cars at a pretty young age. I didn't really do anything productive until I was much older, because when you're 6, you obviously aren't ready to jump right in and rebuild the world. But when I started to be able to do stuff, like I just take everything apart. I took like the VCR apart and then just left it apart, and like there's just all of this stuff that I just took apart and then did nothing. The race car that I drive, I can remember, well, not only the day that he got it and going with him, but then I remember sitting in it in the garage and like pretending to drive. Whenever my dad had a race weekend, I would show up, help him, and because I would always help out and do whatever I could do. And then as I started to do all the maintenance on the cars, fixing the cars, but then moving past that, I started to drive it as well. You spend so much money, so much hours, so much thought. The sheer reward is being able to use what you've built up to its potential. Driving a race car can be intense. It's just complete focus, and there's nothing else on your mind except what's happening in the current moment and what's around you. So last October was the final race of the season for us. I was doing pretty good. I was really close to a car and I couldn't get around. And then I was pretty sure that I'd be able to make my way around. So I cut to the inside, and then the back of the car stepped out. So the back started to drift out on me. So then I ended up hitting the car I was trying to overtake. The car just went into the grass, came to a stop. I remember, I don't even think, at that point I didn't have many thoughts. My first thought was just, okay, well, will it move at least? So it started, and I was like, well, that's a good start. No big lights, nothing going, don't run me. So I was like, okay, it's running. So then I tried to drive it. It felt a little like it didn't want to move, but I was like, it is good. We're on grass, that's probably why. And then as soon as I got to the asphalt, the back of the car wanted to be where the front was. So it was driving sideways, and it was just making all awful noises. So I immediately stopped. And yeah, I was just really upset at that point, and kind of, it was just mental, because like I've never felt my heart beating that much. And like I could hear it clearly in my ears with helmet and all these loud cars going by. I remember feeling my heart beating and just breathing so heavily, and yeah. Driving home, it was just kind of a little nerve-wracking, and every time like a car would get near me on a public road, I'd instantly be scared and be like, I need 20 feet around me at all times, which you can't do. Before it, I've never been scared being a passenger in a vehicle. At first it was really bad, like it was terrifying to be in a car. It progressively got better, and it would be a lot worse if I was paralyzed, dead, or lost an arm. But in regards to actual racing, I'm probably gonna try it, but at the same time, we'll see where it goes. I think I'll be able to overcome it. At the same time, you do need to learn from mistakes, and then even to building a much faster car. We're virtually doubling the power that the old car made. So it's gonna be a lot faster. It just sucks that something that we've had for so long, and something that I can remember from like easily 12 years ago, is now gone. It is just a thing, and it can be replaced. You need to keep a balance as to what truly is important in life. And at the end of the day, it is just a fun hobby thing that I enjoy doing and I want to keep doing. This has really turned into the big refresh of things and making things even better.